Radio in the heart of Reading Town. The station dedicated to the black community, news, education and entertainment. Stay tuned.
Nonsia abo adeshimama mimobibia kwapa ede bajo BTV and radio enso emre aso se oman ene amahodo so nsem amensaka ze enwumre nonsia kase boy ene mitumi ede ba wakwem na bibibia akọ nanim wano pa enso etumi de maye na wefo ene yetiefo nyina no enso ewo honom na ensem no edosu nemum ne obetie ebi enso ni yede ani akirem ekogogogo piem enso ewo conference ahodo bi enu atimi akoso ewo Michael Nkono Ghana ha ni nyina no enso ever International Trade Center for se no masimi ene abibimamufu atimi dinkomo ede afa dwaman so nsensem no yede munchiremu no enso betumi abawa kwem na ne makonanim ede amaye na refo ene etiefo nyina no enso ho na ojumadie we ya ho na Ghana Export Promotion Authority for enso ede nsem bebre na etimi atuja ede afa ho ya muchum sesesi ano Ghana man ye tonga na man pan so ye enso we bibim enso eni wiase afa na nyina no ewo ho na Ghana yensa na ahene yensi kaso hwefo hene yedi ene keno for wata de nsem bebre na etimi atuja wo chem se enche bia wo Michael Nkono Ghana ye betumi enso ede property tax enso etimi ede aba eno zo munchiremu nyina no ebetumi aba wakwem na ne makonanim ede amaya na refo ene yetiefo nyina no enso ehonum Africa ekwa PM ewo Eastern region na okopiem o Eastern region amane boyen seka ere free Eastern region hono kireze sesi ano manfo bi omo aha basu na aha basu no ye brono eno wo Eastern region ho o manfo no esu etwa adwadwo omo chese sesi ano ensuo bi asabio tafrache etimi ayefi enso ewo hono anene omo efa enoma eno no emo mapomudin ensensem enho eno so munchiremu nyina ebetumi aba wakwem na ne makonanim ere amagana awefo ene etiefo nyina no enso ewo honom na bibibi akonanim pa ere amaye na kazie ene yebekwa kopiem Nigeria sinitwani bi enso edi nsembebere na etimi atuja wo chitemu a wokase aganafo ene wiase afa na nyina mo how ne say ono ne life enye mo life ono ane life e mo manembo ene pa ho adabai ono obeware mama mako 100 kura mo mfa ho enye mo asem mo asem kura on fa mo ho because enye mo na mo behwe ne yire no enso etimi edi ama no ensem wei ene afufuro bi ene ne obatie ewe yanwumre no nsia kase ebo no so wo obi authentic news eso na kase ebo ebe de na ya akono na emu ayehwam na niema so etima konanim pa de ama de a eyebrefo travel and tour was it to kwan ne tu aka wachina bi GOB multimedia Lucene phones and accessories Genesis fashion designs and boutique so kan hu bi ana kasebo etum eba wakwem na niema so etima konanim ere amaye na refo ne etiefo nyina no enso ewo honom na kasebo nya bi ahwenya bi atia eye Facebook GOB radio and news portal na niema konanim enso etumi ede amaye afi benya bia sa ahwe ewo YouTube a eno ye GOB TV UKGH na bibia so etima kopo ano wano pa ede amagana refo ene etiefo nyina no enso ewo honom na yenkase ebei ese twagu a yetwa no frede pa enso ewa abefu kwantempon fidie ni so eno no www.gobtv.tv enso sasna ko gobnewsonline.com won sabet mi aken live and clear enso ono ma ne me konanim ere magana refo ene etiefo nyina no enso ewo honom na mi ankasa ne matenase ere kase ebo ni nchiremu nyina no etumi abroad midi ene Oheneba Appiah Kubi wo fem na sai pe mi metumi ajusu yepa me na mesi nkonya ere kase ebo ni nchiremu nyina etumi eba wakwem na ne makonanim enso etumi edi amaye medame ho aba mebape kase ni nchiremu nyina no ebetimi ato edi amawo.
You are listening to GOT Radio in the heart of Reading Town. The station dedicated to the black community news, education and entertainment. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Memfakasi abono. Enchira zie nyina nso etime mra wakwem. Na niema nso etimi nkọ nanim emfa maga na refo ene etiefo nyina ewo ho. Ma me nkọ sha ase mfiri oman yensa na ene. Yensi ka refo ehene ni din ene ken oforiata. Papa na di nsem bebre na. Enso etimi atudwa wo chem sesesi anoman no. Eniema betimi akọ nanim na tumpon. Na niema afa pa de amaye nyina na ewo man konkono ga na ha. Eno no enso betimi aboa ni nyina na ebegina tuotua enso eso. Enche bia na MPP fo ekofa e11 enso etime de ba ya eno na akwakoye to agana ni bia wo mobile transaction and electronic transactions no ubetime atua bi na ne ma akona nim ede ama oman no ni nyina na ebe yesika hodo a Ghana ban enso ni Ghana nyina ebetime nya mfaso pa ede efri so na yewe emre bi atwam ni e dampo ewo ho dampo no e kire sesesi ano na nka wankase wasi wodan na otemedoma ha se ya wo ho ana bosome district fo nso atimi aba ya gigi dampo ahodo enso ho utua dan ne ka na watua tax e wodan ne so na eno na emreti e wa bi na eno so atimi afri ho na ho nsem koye deja na sesi aga na atobro na yetimi akwa hunyeya mu pa enso e wosika semu no ana yensa na hene ken oforiata eri abetu dwa wo chemu se wo man no niema betimi afa na akwa wano pa na etimi abo fast furious enso etimi de ama de ene property tax e wosi etimi sande ba ene wasi wodan na woti wo fie bia mu so a enje bia no panyifo ya ahoboa no ma ye niema hodo de atoto so wote woni abeju tax enso wodan no so ave stores ahodo a wo ye no property tax ejapade bia wo wiase bia alwe start etua ho tax a eno no eyo Michael kono Ghana ni nyina no enso eka niema ahodo a de beka 11 ni ho se be ye be ma Ghana no yetime nya sika ahodo ne de abu oman no no oman so etima fa ne ntuma pa enso etima de efra wo Michael kono Ghana ha eto onmonyamfo ni de ni kenoforiata ya wono eye oman yensa na ahwe anazo ye nsika samfo hene no enso etimi ni sanse manyina no akwa tudwa wa bra wono enso etimi share press no no ye press relief ahodo enso ewo ho no ma ne niema etima ko nanim ede amaye na ochiem se ogidi se sa niema we nyina no etimi akope GDP no betimi abaso kama na aboa enso amoman no so etimi agina ne naso na afedi ase bia no so etimi ayeye evise eto ana ukọ enkofo amanso a wamudi bu omoman na niema nso etimi afa ede amomo ewo ho eti sansem we na eja kenofori atede abesom yen ewo man konkono Ghana ha sei na yento akase ene so yenyine nim se ne oman na esimi wontwetwede ewo sikasemu ene no okotofu wela etimi abomodin adu 65 Ghana cedis per gallon ye hunsem na ko edeja na rona wofu ahyen no yenso ye tua tax ahodo ene na ba bia wofu ka ye 2 cedis ne de 50 pesos aka ho umpo ewoze utua ni nyina no enso ye oman no emu ya aye den na ubusa politicians ene mpanyifo ahodo mu ka biewom na de do na asem mo kan se Ukraine ene Russia ntokwa no ene etimi akwa fa sansem we nyina no enso etimi ade apa eze wo fla ahodo okra na ye de ye esam na ye de ye pan no mani panya pan no edie de bone bread so de bone pan no ne na asefo ni nyina no so se ezia ni nyina aboa ye den pano ugita 3 cities a untimi ndim fili se ne na first na udi pano 3 cities na fili na bikura aka no ene 5 cities ne kura no to a andru de mukura na ese ni nyina nso etimi asa ni nyina no Ukraine entokwa ene ekoso a na ama ne ma nso etima ye kama na ye deja e de ama ye nyina no na do epiem abibi memu ase ya oman bebre wa bibrem ha ya omo won twetwede wo mo economy na sei tezi anu ne ma nko emfa enso etimi emfa mo eno na African Continent Free Traded Area enso di jumedie wanwaso bi etimi ahihye so wa bra International Trade Center for maami ani di ene Pamela Hamilton wono enso General Executive Director de massive adwumakui nomode seminar bi any promotions ahodo ahihye so a ya conference ahodo na ekoso enso akrabu primantem wa mu chirem sesesi ano wo man ni betimi afa no ntoma pa na etimi de afira Ghana fo yenke akomanto ye yempa na ukọ wiase afa na nyina Ghana fo de mo hawo ne modadwe nyina no eda omo anim na omabo omahomode se ombetimi aboa ama Ghana nso etimi afa ne ntoma pa enso etimi de afira yenkotie ma me Pamela Hamilton ne nsem wadi tu dwane sei ene simite
terms of the global supply chain challenges, I always, as I said, like to take things from a historical perspective. It is completely natural for countries that feel threatened to pull inwards. But I don't think that is going to last long. We are already seeing a movement of what we call nearshoring or friendshoring taking place, where there are amazing opportunities now for Africa because of the shift out of China and Asia towards new potential markets, which will loosen up the supply chain disruptions and allow greater ease of movement. I think it's also important to recognize that there has not been a crisis like this in almost 100 years. It just hasn't happened. And so I don't think there's anybody here over 100, but none of us would know exactly how to address this in real time. That, added to the conflict with the Ukraine, has also exacerbated the situation, increased supply costs, migration, refugee crisis, the whole, it's almost like a perfect storm. So, in essence, what is happening is that the world is recalibrating. And as the world recalibrates, you'll see shifts in supply chains, you'll see shifts in value chains, and that is where the African Continental Free Trade Area is going to be an enormous opportunity as well for Africa to continue to build out its free trade and also its impact in the rest of the world.
Mami Pamela Ekasewe Yape Eneja Yetimi Ebopni Mami Onusu Chief Executive Officer Erima Ghana Export Promotion Authority for Wojumedian as no so in Zembebrina and so etimi atuja edi emaye ya no no so echirem seseziano wamaino wamatimi aton Ghana e wo wiase afa na nyina ya wamaton Ghana credit ama World Trade Promotion Conference for ya muchem sesezia ne ma betima konanim edi ama wamaino na Ghana nso afa ntuma prefra na World Trade Promotion Conference awdo na ekoso e wa bibi mamu atitru ni nkramonte so no amaya awdo mako 57 ene etimbe PM e wase a wamade nkoma awdo ni nyina no etimi ehye so e ho Dr. Efia Asabre wono ene CEO edema Ghana Export Promotion no no so edi nsembebre na etimi atuja ede mai ya wo chem se Ghana fo ye benya mfaso papa enso etimi ede free world trade promotion enso organization awodo eno etimi ekoso e wo wiase afa na nyina eti afa nkode ni mpai bopa enta wo machi se be ye niema e betimi afa na akọ ede ama wo mu
57 countries are represented in Ghana from now till I think the 20th, because there are other meetings on the back of what we are doing. Can you imagine what it will mean for us, even economically? So we are going to gain a lot from what is happening at the WTPO. We are going to learn from our peers what they have done to sustain business in their countries. It is a peer sharing kind of experience that is going to happen there. We are going to learn from the best practices. We are exposing Ghana to the world. We are exposing the best of what we have to the world, and that is why it wasn't only GEPA that formed part of the committee that helped in making this happen. We worked in collaboration with a lot of the agencies and the ministries as well as the Ministry of Information. That's why you see us here, because we want to put our best foot forward. We want to show what we have in Ghana. It's going to take Ghana out of its little space here. It's putting us on the world map once again. It's telling the whole world, it's showcasing what we have to the rest of the world. It's not just about TPUs, is about what we have, the services that we provide. And so if we are going to serve our guests well, they are going to go out there and tell the rest of the world what they have experienced here. We should make it experiential for them. We should make their stay here comfortable. We should present the best of what we have to them. And for me, that is what it's going to be. It's going to be a very good story that they'll be taking with them, and that sells Ghana. And that is why we are there as an export promotion agency, to sell our country and everything in it that is good to be sold on the international market. I see is us coming together and even deepening the relationship we have and working more to help the small businesses. So what this conference is going to achieve eventually is how we are even going to help and support the small businesses to achieve more. And that is why Ghana Export Promotion Authority is putting everything it can in place to support small businesses. The Impact Hub, the Market Hub, and all the interventions that we are doing with the support of organizations like ITC. Ghana fared very well. Other countries, as other countries were going down in exports, we rather went up by 17%, which has never happened in the history of this country before. So we are doing very well, and it is all due to the collaborative work that we do with other agencies and the International Trade Center.
CEO Majepa, Ghana Export Promotion Authority for Dr. Afia Asabre Asabia and attending can also didn't say my old one night me atuja area magana for nyina and so hon mami kofabi ere mine awefo ene ene tiefo no na yento akase ebone so me to so na me koto so enso et media free o manfo mo no ete brono anidi ene basu no enso ewo ene Eastern region Koforidi aside wonom na omafo osu omu twedwado yo mo sre Ghana ban se nsu omonom no eho den enso et media mom ohunu nsuo pa odasani kosa na wetim da be ye aduane adi odi siniema na wadi adwari mpa sebe ya na odi aseda manyankopon se unya pipe anopa wi anwumre nom nsukroje nom empokra piota na unya bito na onom a na adi aseda manyankopon fi se ye ni pa nyina na enya ne se de nyina no ye nya no ukopiem ewa habasu no wo Eastern region Koforidi ahonom a wamanfo hosu enso amonom enye ama yaremba enso etimi edokoro wo mo wa ye ho nsem no etimi akwakwa edija wo de yenko na yenko tie se nyenyin wa mode o mo feelings enso etimi atudwa wa bre so ma ya mani boni e mani kopiem enso ewo ahabasu Eastern region hono.
Everything that we do here is only this water that we use it, whether you wash, you cook, everything that you do we drink. So it's a big problem for us. Normally, if it is time like this, then the color change. But if the rain comes, then it can be good somewhere. But if we get to this time, there, it's not easy. We don't get it easy. But nothing you can do about it. We just drink it. Sometimes we call DC to come and say, but he too, because of the road, he couldn't come here. He just come to the school side. If he come to the school side, we come. Complain to him, but he did not do anything about it for us. So anytime he promising us that we will get pipe, but up to now we didn't get anything. So I'm just pleading to the government that so far as we are also Ghanaians and we are among his children, we need him to come and help us to get pipe and then the road too. So that's what I need from them.
Kabene subeno no le twa pepe moso lo wa ke honi lo wa ke fo wa ni ai lo wa ke pio no fe no go. All right.
Yeah, you said the water is very bad, but they have other option than to use it for all their domestic activities.
Nyagbam le wa na nyagbam fu ngai. Ai ga ke bene pa me ba lo le wa dwe wa nu hyo papa ko se ke bene su be no no. Le wa bi me ke wo bi nye me ni che me po wa do la ngai nu no. Ai ga lo ji ne wa nu wa ke ni ho.
But so
e ko be pa ko ne bene ngai ha hu jo mam lo ko manye maye.
all right. She said they have no option but to step in the water before fetching, and that they have a whole lot of health problems using this water. Themselves, their children are always falling sick due to the bad contents of this water.
Wala ne abahie kwose atwa asai ko kan wo. Wa nge pipe la asa wa yom no nyu hewa lo ka ba pia sa wo e magbawa ni. Lo wa so na pipe kan wo.
Well, she said the kind of water here is hard water and they will have problems using it, so she's calling for potable water. Okay. All right, so she'll be here for a very long time. Tell us the problems you face using this water.
Eti unya kopie mu pe eyade se wona owo ho omanfo mo ewo brono ni so no ani eti omo nka omo so de omo hiasem etu Ghana fo nyina anim no mo sre Ghana fo ya omo srem sesesi ano wona okebi ewo mu nkabi mu omo enso no omo nom ne de sebe tafrache enya de ya ahomeka kura enso we wonsem na kwakwa edija ede ama wo mo ewo ho na yento akase ne so yenkopie mu ewo Nigeria man ni mu na yekopie mu Nigeria man ni mu a sinitwani ani di eni idochi na idochi edi nze mebre na zo etimi atuja wo chem se wono angasa nyame na dom wanya ni sika wie ne first wife wo ware no 17 years eni na ne memu nye oba na natna no wa ma ne makọ enso etime di ama no ono oba na kasa so be ware ba akwa aka no ho wo ba na te ase ade ama no nanso manfo bebre na nso wa abonte omo kan nze mebre na enso etime de fa papa ye ho ya muche musa wari bebrebe de nyankopo achi wade enfahin kosi se ne nyame ahira no afai eno no entimi muwa no e ma ne nko ware oba bi foforo meka ho eyesa de men na nsemse be ngumran na ko social media platform ni so a ono edochi no edi nsembebre na nso etimi atuja ya wo chem se masa ene obi nsi turodom matwa wono na de ne ho nyame na dom nyame ahira no wa ma ne oba wote na asemase ni botomo ede wasisi adan bebre or factories ahodo enu timi kona ni medima no obi eno betima predicting in life amane da be da la ilala wono obe ware 100 kura fam ho ben ale na Nigeria afo ani titiru Ghana afo mo peka sasa wono oye Nigeria ni na mamre nso ma no ho kwase won ware bebrebe eti nkofa odo amu tweet na mu Instagram na mu ye niema bebre Facebook ye de fan niema ho pages wono masa wo ka kire mu so no obe ware wo hakura na enyam asem nyam na mbehwe ne yerenom sebe ne mpenafo ene ne manom enso etimedia man ntin mu nyina no condemn to grab one from one asem ne nya asem mpo
the whole thing, speak say my own side of the story, although a lot of people said I shouldn't say side, I should just be silent, but like I said before, silence is good, yeah, but not all the time. Sometimes silence is not really the best answer. You really have to speak. So I have decided to excuse me. I have decided to speak. For the past 2 weeks, right now, a lot of people have been, discussing this issue. Me, the whole polygamy, excuse me, the whole polygamy thing. Me taking a second wife and all that, it's been buzzing everywhere. We broke the internet and all that, and people are still talking. It's everywhere. People are throwing insults, we're pumping a lot of energy into the issue, So I decided I'm going to speak my mind. All right. Now here's my take about the whole thing. It's my life. All right. It is my life. Listen, I have the right to wake up in the morning and marry 25 women. If I like, I make it up to 50. It is not your business. It is not the business of, everyone around and, to be saying things. It's my life. It is my, you all are channeling into, this thing. I mean, on a personal issue, my own personal issue. That's why politicians don't take the people seriously. Nigerian politicians don't take Nigerians seriously. I mean, we have a lot of issues in this country. So many issues. Have you all channeled this energy to those issues? Have you? No, you have not. I mean, a party promised us $1 to 1 naira. And by the time they made this promise, a dollar was 216 or 215. Today, the dollar is 590. It exchanges at 590 naira and still going up. What have you all done about it? Nigerians, what are you saying about it? What are you saying to these people? The same party. I mean, I see people.
Ain't you know? Abranti and Diani Dochi, Annie Etin and Kano, wow, didn't say my old one. Etimia to Jadia men, I for any and a tear for no ever. Ya coffee be a sweet made mamma watch it the Nisim. Ya watch him say, no, beyond a bit match than you when yet. And so ever Michael Kunogana, once a man mocha de caish. A bad feed acra. And so it's me at the man mono. Once a man mukenino, on Fabo get crown or dire swine. Or no be worry my 100 cry, Yamasem. And so ever why, don't want some near woman bono, et me assuming and I have one year tifo. Now, Cassia Bonnie in answer to me as that Cassian come before travel and tour. Was he to coin any chaka watch nebi umpewe na opede na a neighbor for some woman near Namin Kaio. Mima way. Hotel reservation or any in a flight booking. Take it in a cosupa. And so I want some neconim, na kama answer to me at the Amai Ewo. Freno Ewo plus 442080684974 plus 442080684974. Na ono monko mo UK ano wa obutu awodi jumano unya tina home mu pe ono be kasapa papers bia unya e de akopie mu amanone na obetimi aboa hotel reservation wo ye ni nyina flight booking wo di hu juma pa ye ne me ko nanim enso etimi de maye e wo hono ma bibia nso ko wano pa enso etimi de amaye na midin ye no Oheneba Appiah Kubi wo frame na asai pe me metumi ajusu ye pa niema betima akona nim anyankopon ya adoma echina nyankopon ya adoma woni minhia na bibibia nso entimi nkona nim emfa maye na wefo ene ye na tiefo no enso ewo honom me sori so na adwumadi edi ho to me de amaye na ene na brefo bet na adwom na wo de pense muka enso etimi de abro sekan ni fanu etwa ba bia politicians for jo modie entertainment for jo modie sports for jo modie na afi no business for nso no age omode o wa niema betima konanim de amaye na hwefo ene etiefo no ewo ho etiefo mfa nche ye da eduro kakra bi so aye no ma efifire ni de ye den ye beba mo ye num enu na ne efifire ne tie kakra enso wa ye sorry jumadi ni so na bibia nso etima ye kama de ama medin ene Oheneba Appiah Kubi femna sai na menye usu ye pa me ne maje pre nya pre ere kase ni nchire mu nyina etumi de ebro me sorry so na pense muka atoa so de ama makraw.
In the heart of Reading Town, the station dedicated to the black community news, education and entertainment.